What to avoid if you want to hire a really good air conditioning company. Hi, my name is Julia M. Spencer. I'm a real estate advisor, full-time real estate investor, and your #1 source for real estate advice online. Now, don't just take it from me. Go to my social networks. You can go to YouTube and search my name, Julia M. Spencer. You can Google my name. I have a number of really awesome audiobooks out there that you can download on my website, juliamspencer.com today. My latest book I'm most proud of is on tax sale foreclosures. Go ahead and download that today if you want to make some quick cash with real estate and buy real estate for pennies on the dollar. And check out what other people have said in the testimonial section of my website as well. But let's talk about this video. This video will tell you what to avoid if you want to hire a really good air conditioning company to service your systems. As a real estate investor with lots of properties, I know that one of the major systems, especially here in the South where it gets really hot in the summer, is the air conditioning system, or rather air conditioning and heating system. They call it the HVAC system actually as a set. So I've made some really bad experiences with a very what I thought was a reputable air conditioning company recently to service one of my systems at one of my rental properties, and there's just been problems from the very get-go. So I wanted to make a video and make you aware of some of the things that could happen that you need to steer clear from companies like that. I'm not going to mention the name of the company, but I live in Savannah. There's a set amount of companies out here that operate in that business, and this is one of the really bad ones that I would not recommend. And let me tell you exactly what happened and what you need to look for. First off, if you have an issue communicating with the company's owner or the general manager, or you get in the runaround, or the receptionist keeps sending you to this place and that place and nobody calls you back, or there is just communication breakdown, nobody talks to you or tells you when there's an issue, then that's like the most important thing with an air conditioning company that you want to steer clear from. The second thing is if you have a hard time getting on that company's schedule for a time that you want. For me, for example, my time frame is very specific. I have to get all my maintenance done between guests coming and going because I have a vacation rental business. And if the company is not willing to accommodate your request for specific times, even though you give them lots of dates, that's a big no-no. You want to stay away from a company like that, because once something happens and let the schedule slip up, you're back on the loop of trying to get onto their schedule, and that's going to be really bad for your business and really bad for your customers. So you steer away from companies that cannot accommodate your schedule. Last but not least, if you're talking, actually not last but not least, though, 2 more points, but if you're talking to somebody at the company and they're starting to increasingly get aggravated with you and don't want to speak to you and resolve your problem, starting to get an attitude, or basically responding in a very aggravated and unprofessional way, that's also a very big no-no. That just means that that company does not have any procedures in place of how to deal with customers professionally and how to solve problems. It's basically an ad hoc. Whoever comes into the door, whatever the person feels like at the moment that works there, that's how that customer is going to be treated. You don't want that. You want somebody that's professional and has procedures established of how to deal with problems in the proper manner. And last but not least, this is a biggie. If there's any, and this by the way goes for any contractor, this particular company I've dealt with, they've called me 20 minutes before their scheduled appointment time, and I've waited for this appointment for 3 weeks. They called me 20 minutes ahead of time and asked for full payment of everything that was going to be due that day up front on a credit card, or else they would not come out. And they actually didn't give it to them, so they basically didn't show up. So these are 4 big no-nos if you're hiring an air conditioning company, or really any contractor. Communication problems, attitudes of the people that are working there, schedule problems, and problems with collecting money, or basically the payment process. If there is a problem with any of those 4, you do not hire that company. Don't go to them. There's a number of other contractors out there that you can choose from, and I strongly recommend to go look elsewhere for help in your business or with your home. And for more tips like this, go to my website, juliamspencer.com. Download your free guide to real estate investing there and sign up for my newsletter. And I hope to see you investing soon. Thank you.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.